Hi friends, this is your pal Scott Garibay, and today we're going to look at Echohawk's absolutely astonishing analytical D&D analytics. Really one of the best set of articles that have been published in 2025. Let's look at 5th edition. All right, so let's look at these raw numbers on 5th edition. I'm going to round these off to their most logical links. Okay, their most logical round off points. 85 products, okay, for 5th edition, 13,100 pages, and if you bought every single product, you would be out $3,900, okay? And the years that this ran was from 2014 to today, 2025, okay? Now, of course, it's a point in time thing. Echohawk, published his article, and then anything that comes out afterwards. So every other edition we've talked about, it's over, right? But 5th edition is not over. It is still going on today, right? So this one is still racking up numbers now, but we have the numbers up to the point where Echohawk published them, and which is great, and that includes everything that I just said. So 5th edition goes all the way to that point. Now, 5th edition is really, it's important to understand what 5th edition is and what role it plays in Dungeons & Dragons history. 5th edition is unequivocally the most successful edition of Dungeons & Dragons ever. It has, Dungeons & Dragons is widely known. Dungeons & Dragons is not mainstream, but it is absolutely widely known. And this is important to understand that Dungeons & Dragons, the Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition was it has been massively successful. This is really important just to understand where this actually lands. And it was started by Mike Mearls, and Mike Mearls really saved it from the debacle of 4th edition. And Dungeons & Dragons also has a distinction as the only tabletop role-playing game in the world, to my knowledge. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong here. They actually did the 2024 core rulebooks, and everybody was like, what are these going to be called? And Hasbro was like, I don't know. What do you think it'll be called? And actually didn't even ask. They were like, that's a great question. Didn't even say, what do you think? And we're very clear, this is not 6th edition. This is not 5.5. And what it's come out to be is that it's the first time new core rulebooks have been published for any TTRPG without iterating the edition, which is astonishing. Every single word you just heard in this video is my humble opinion. Nothing more, nothing less. The important part is when I get to hear your humble opinion. When you get in the comments and send your traffic, please consider subscribing and have a fetch millennium.